Hear, hear.
And now the final toast of this evening.
It is reserved to honor our missing loved ones.
Set for one, the empty place represents Americans still missing from...
To salt symbolize the tears endured by those missing and their families who seek answers.
The glass is inverted to...
What a great night and a great weekend. If you missed the Battle of Britain's celebration last night, we lit the night on fire, literally. But I'd like to take a minute to thank the people that spent their energy and their time to make tonight happen. We're fortunate enough to have with us tonight veterans of World War II, of Korea, Vietnam, the Cold War, the Gulf War.
Go to the airmen who within weeks will deploy in support of Operation Inherent Resolve, the heritage.
Proud accomplishments as airmen that dates back to 1947, but
Readily and of your own free will when our need was greatest. There are those of your number who are not here today, those sons of the United States who were first to give their lives for their country. We of the Royal Air Force, no less than yourselves, will always remember them with pride. The US Army Corps, their gain is very much the Royal Air Force's loss. The loss to the Luftwaffe will no doubt continue as before. You are the vanguard of that great host of your compatriots who are now helping us to make these islands a base from which to mount that great offensive which we all desire.
first fighter group to escort bombers to Berlin, the only fighter group to fly the Russian shuttle mission, highest scoring group or wing in history with 1,016 enemy planes destroyed. But instead, we want to share the defining moment of the 4th Fighter Wing. On June 5th, 1944, the evening before D-Day, Colonel Don Blakesley, commander of the 4th Fighter Group, spoke to all his pilots. He said, "Gentlemen, tomorrow is D-Day, the invasion of Fortress Europe. In order to defeat the Nazis, we must land the Allied armies in France. The Germans have been fortifying the beaches for years, and they know we're coming. They're going to throw everything they have at us, including jet and rocket aircraft. We will fly multiple missions and do everything possible to support the landings. Our casualties in the 4th Fighter Group may be severe." Blakesley paused for a moment. Now remember, a lot of these guys had been Eagle Squadron pilots. So many of them were aces, you couldn't go to the chow hall without tripping over a dozen aces. They were the ultimate, been there, done that group of warriors. Blakesley looked around the room and continued saying, "If at the end of the day tomorrow, we have successfully landed our armies in Europe, and not one of us makes it back alive, I can live with that." Next day, June 6, 1944, the 4th Fighter Group of those veterans here.
Back base through moving with me one more time to Air Combat Command, and we talked a lot about the history of the 4th Fighter Wing, and we talked a lot about the airmen, but Sarah is beautiful, she's talented, she's kind, She's been a great mom. She's been everywhere that I've been and made everything that I've done possible. And for Sarah and for all the families that are here, I would just like to ask for all the spouses and all the families of 4th Fighter Wing Airmen, would you please stand up and give us a chance to get together and make a wing work. So Colonel Sage, Jessica, Colonel Armstrong, Chief Adams and Suzanne, all the group commanders and squadron commanders, thank you for your leadership. All of you really have a longer association with the wing than I do. All of you are much better at your jobs than I was. But all of you have... So all of us are proud of you to the bell, like you always have. May God bless all the airmen that have been part of the history of the 4th Fighter Wing over the years. May God bless you and your families that are doing it now. And may God continue to bless our country as we move forward into this dangerous time. The truth is that you know better. It's the Air Force's most accomplished wing. What I want to talk about a little bit is to remind you of what's here now. You know, I think your overwork and underused
Him seated in the open cockpit of the P-51 Mustang, his favorite aircraft, in his flight suit looking. So here at the 4th Fighter Wing, we remember and we celebrate that heritage tonight as we look forward. The heart of the Eagle Squadron Volunteer resides in today's airmen of the 4th Fighter Wing, much as it did with those American volunteers in the Royal Air Force. This fighter wing has always led the way into the defense of our great nation. And we will continue to lead with courage, anytime, anywhere. At this time,
Thank you, General Holmes and Airman Adams.
We got just a place for it.
Outstanding, sir.
Gotta get that.